What's going on, everybody? It's Bulls Nation Station back at it again with another one. And as you guys seen, the Bulls lost to the Indiana Pacers in a fairly competitive game until it got close to the end. But, we were without a lot of people, so it gave an opportunity for the Bulls players to step up. We were without Lonzo Ball with his wrist. We were without Kevin Huerter. We were without, of course, the same people in Vooch and Patrick Williams. And so, a lot of people had to step up. People had to come in place of Ayo Dosunmu. Ayo is officially out for the rest of the season. It's tough because you want to see Ayo thrive with this Bulls team. The Bulls would be in the play-in again, which would have been really good experience for him. But, he said that his shoulder has been battling him over time. And it's just been, to the point where he tweaked it in that New York game, and it was just getting to the point where it was really bad. So he had to make that quick decision to have surgery. He should be back by next season, fully healthy. But yeah, it's tough to see, just because he's one of our young leaders on the team. It's a guy that helped lead us, him and Kobe. And so having him out, it's like, it's tough. But I feel like that situation kind of provided a little spark in Kobe White, because as you guys seen, Kobe White started off the game hot. 20 points in the first half, 20 plus points. He was just scoring from everywhere, dunks, fadeaway threes, one-on-one. I feel like Kobe White truly, at least today, embraced that number one scoring option. And he knew that he was going to take these guys. He knew that defenses were coming towards him, and he was ready for it. He knows that his role is constantly have had to change, not only over the season, but over the past few years. And today was just another adjustment. Guys are keying in when you don't have an Ayo coming in. But I felt like Kobe played really well. He had a situation where he bumped and jammed that thumb. I feel like that might have slowed him down a tad bit, but he still was aggressive. He still had some dunks, and he played an overall great game. And that's the type of player Kobe's going to have to be the rest of this season, because right now he's our number one scorer. We have Vooch out. You don't know what's the situation going on with him. Buzelis, he's still developing. Kobe is our number one scorer. And Josh Giddey, he's playing a lot better too. But yeah, so Kobe White, he has to embrace his role. I feel like during this game we got to see a few things. I've been interested in the backup guard and Trey Jones. Trey Jones has been playing really good. And honestly, he's been shooting really high percentages the games he's been playing. He's getting more and more comfortable. As you guys seen, Billy Donovan, he put him in to start over Dalen Terry in that second half because Dalen Terry kind of had a rough day. Trey, man, he's been playing really good, and I see some things with him. He's really good at setting the team up, and he knows how to use his size, especially driving to the hoop and things like that. He's crafty. He knows how to score, and that's just another, young piece that the Bulls can look at. And so, that was cool to see. It was cool to see Buzelis come back and have a nice scoring game after a couple of lower scoring games. He was aggressive. He attacked. He had like 4 dunks. He scored, hit a couple threes. And the thing I really liked from him, outside of his offense, was his playmaking and his defense. As you guys seen, he had that block where he threw it off the glass. But that was just, that was him being alert on defense. And he has all the tools to be a really good defender. And so I feel like his help defense is strong and can be way stronger. As far as playmaking, it was times where he would get a screen and he would actually, dribble the ball and pass it to the cutting man. And that's his next, evolution as a player. One thing Billy said, one thing AK have said in the past is that we want to see him doing more playmaking, make him a better overall player. And I feel like we've been doing that. And so, yeah, it's a few things to take away from that game. But, it's just about the Bulls continuing to develop their young guys. I really didn't see too much from Dalen Terry and Julian Phillips today. These guys is going to be guys that we're going to need to call on. They got to be able to make shots, got to be able to play defense and make plays. And so this wasn't really one of their stronger games. But again, Zach Collins, he didn't have the biggest scoring game, but his presence is always felt, and that's offensively and defensively. And that's leading to the question of, the Bulls defense is slightly better without, Vooch. When Zach Collins there, because he picks up on the pick and roll, he recovers back in time, and he's physical. Those are a lot of the qualities that Vooch doesn't possess. But awesome to see. Now reports are that Vooch and Patrick Williams should be coming back soon, maybe on this Florida trip. But we're going to see how the defense is. We want to see how the rotation is, and we're going to see how things are. But yeah, comment down below. How do you guys feel about, this past game that has happened? And I'm going to holler at you guys later. I'm out.